Hey guys, this is Chase from the Warehouse. I'm here with Ficek, Category Manager of Protective for Bauer Hockey. Now we have your three families, Vapor, Nexus, and Supreme in front of us. Before we start talking about specs, how would you describe the differences in fit between all three?
So they each have their unique fit characteristics, starting with Supreme. So this is our more anatomical fit, closer to the hand, closer to the body, allowing for great protection and mobility. And then you have your Vapor, which is your middle of the road, what we call a tapered fit. So a little bit tighter in through the front of the hand, and it opens up towards the back for, again, you have improved mobility and range of motion. And then finally you have Nexus rounding out the line, which is that more classic volume fit for those players that prefer that.
What are a couple of the key areas where you'll feel the difference? You know, if I slide on Supreme compared to the Nexus, I mean, is it finger gussets, backhand? Where do you really get those sensations from?
It's all of the above, mostly within the finger gussets, as you mentioned, as well as the backhand pad, depending on the materials we're using,
right.
All the way up through the cuff and the cuff roll, how it opens or how it closes, and how we actually attach the different pieces using different materials.
Awesome. Well, let's hop into some specs here. I have the 1X in front of me. It looks like you guys made some pretty cool updates on this. What's maybe a big protection feature that we didn't previously see that we will find in the 1X?
So we've added Pour and XRD to the backhand, you know, for a lot of those players that, you know, block a lot of shots or receive a lot of slashes. We put that right in the back roll to really offer that unique protection to the player. We have a free flex cuff. We still have our patented three-piece thumb, which is a huge advantage in the marketplace to have this thumb. Three-piece index finger, and then another story is with the new palm. So it's what we're calling Quattro G, and the G stands for grip. It's another layer of protection, and it's a coating that we use to help how the glove interacts with the stick.
Gotcha.
And you also see this black palm patch here, so it's a layer of durability. You know, for those players looking to extend the life of a glove. And even in this palm area, we have this durability patch, an area, depending on your shooting hand, which way you shoot, the top end usually wears and tears the most.
Right.
And so we put that right in that key area.
And what about the liner? What kind of key features are we going to find in here?
So in this liner, you'll have the 37.5, which is the material that we're using across the board in all of our high-end elite level products, including the 1X glove.
Awesome. So let's hop on over to the other new glove for this year, the 1N. Obviously has 37.5 in the liner, but what about protection? Looks like it's been upgraded pretty well from what we've seen before. What's going on?
Yeah, we have a new material that we're using here in the backhand called 7+, which does a great job of handling those impacts hit after hit after hit and rebounding. And it's a material that you also find on our helmets and other key protective pieces of equipment.
Right.
So we're really excited about this material, and that's why we're using it in that key impact area.
And definitely like the little window, you can actually look in there and see the 7 tech.
It's a visual technology, right?
Absolutely. Also really like, as a side note, just the nice cut of the fingers has that nice traditional classic look to it. But as far as protection goes for those fingers, what are we going to find in there?
So you have a triple density foams with a combination of HD, MD foams, as well as PE inserts on the top. You have the three-piece thumb, so this is a patented technology. And then for the palm, you have your Pro Palm with a durability patch here, just again helping to extend the life of the glove.
And just like it's so true to Nexus, that palm has that nice traditional, just silky feel to it, and it looks like it's going to last a long time too. What about the finger gussets? What do we have going on in there?
So what we use here with the Nexus family is a 3D mesh. Allows for a nice stretch and, you know, mobility of the stick. And then you'll find it a little bit different on Vapor as well, with more of a stretch gusset.
Right.
So just some different materials that allow for a different feel and a different fit.
And that probably has some good breathability to it, I'd imagine, as well.
Yeah, it does. And again, I think it's more in place for just, again, a different feel and allowing for that nice volume fit for the Nexus glove.
Absolutely. Well, as always, CJ, thank you for your time out here. For you guys at home that want to check out more of these great Bauer gloves, make sure to go to inlineicewarehouse.com.